It was the kind of storm that didn't just arrive, it crept in slowly, like something alive, something watching. On the night of October 17th, 1979, lighthouse keeper Thomas Byrne made his final radio call from Dorian Rock Lighthouse. The lighthouse stood alone, rust-bitten and cold, perched on a jagged rock off the coast of Maine. Budget cuts meant Thomas was the only one stationed there. Alone in the dark, surrounded by ocean, at 11:42 p.m., the Coast Guard received a message from him. "He's inside the tower," Thomas whispered. He rang the bell. "I didn't." Then came 3 loud chimes through the radio, followed by silence. By 2 a.m., the storm had passed. The rescue team found the bell swinging gently, though there was no wind. The door was locked from the inside. No sign of struggle. No Thomas. Inside, his journal lay open on the desk. The final entry read, "He won't leave. I hear the bell, but I'm not ringing it. I don't think I ever did." That was the last anyone heard from Thomas Byrne. The bell required manual operation, but there were no footprints on the stairs, no fingerprints, only salt drips on the metal walls, and the sound of that bell echoing faintly above them. They searched the rocks and surrounding waters for days. Divers found nothing, no body, no trace, just that bell and the silence that followed. Authorities claimed he suffered a breakdown and jumped, but locals didn't believe it. Fisherman Ray swore he saw someone up in the watchroom days later, but it wasn't Thomas. The figure was pale, still, head tilted unnaturally, as if listening. No one ever stayed near Dorian Rock after dark again. By 1981, the lighthouse was shut down and sealed. Yet, to this day, people claim to hear the bell. Especially on foggy nights, it rings 3 times. Same as the night Thomas disappeared. Some say the bell doesn't ring unless you're listening for it. Others say it rings every year on the same night, October 17th. No body, no answers, just a bell that won't stop ringing. In December 1922, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished from Eilean Moor, Scotland. No struggle, no sound, no trace. Only strange journal entries remained, hinting at something watching them. The lighthouse stood alone, battered by sea and wind. The keepers, James, Thomas, and Donald, were the only people on the island. One day, the light suddenly went out. 2 days later, a relief ship arrived. The door was unlocked, clocks stopped, fire cold, and food untouched. But the keepers were gone without a trace. The logbook had chilling entries: storm raging, sea screaming, "He is watching us," Marshall crying, MacArthur silent, strange lights beyond the cliffs. And the last, the second lantern is lit, but no one's up there. There was only one beacon in the lighthouse, so what was the second lantern? Investigators found a freshly lit lamp in the old watchroom, still warm, but no fingerprints or signs of anyone being there. Locals believe the island was cursed, that the second lantern was part of ancient shipwreck rituals, meant to guide the dead. Once lit, it always called something back. Over the years, fishermen reported seeing a second flickering light moving through fog, even when the lighthouse had no power. Shadows were also seen pacing walkways that no longer existed. Some heard screams from the cliff's men yelling for help, but searches always came up empty. The mystery remained unsolved. The lighthouse was abandoned. Yet on stormy nights, locals swear they see a second light glowing behind the tower. Not from the lighthouse itself. Every December 15th, the wind seems to whisper. The second lantern is lit again. A haunting message from the past, never explained,